What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So this early afternoon, me and Joe decided to go fishing real quick, and we're here at a lake called Sandy Wool, a lake I've never seen or heard of in all of the years I've lived here in this city. But today we're gonna fish it. So Joe got some new gears, some new Cinco, some new Robos, some new hooks, and what is that, top rod or rat?
Oh, I got this for the lady.
Oh, that she
for her new pole, you know.
Oh, I don't know if Kat's seen. I think she did. She chose that, right?
She did.
That's for her new pole, because Joe did pick up her a new pole and reel setup. So
got her a little something for a float too. Oh, she got to cut herself out of trouble.
Damn, I just use my teeth for the most part. But anyways, we're gonna definitely try this water. It's a little higher this time around. According to Joe, water's nice and calm. Supposedly there's some nice sized bass, catfish, and what else is here, Joe? Trout. So, like I said, we're just gonna spend some time fishing real quick and then see what we can catch here. We'll definitely move around the lake and see, you know, different areas, different spots, maybe different fish. So we're gonna get our fishing poles all rigged up right now and start casting. And the GoPro is at like 5%. Fuck my life. All right, guys, so I did bring my spare camera. I bought this like 10 years ago, and I just recently found it. So in case this GoPro dies, which is at 3% now, we can record whatever it is that we catch, and if we don't record on this, we'll take some pictures. So we were catching a bunch of crayfish before, and Joe just threw his line back in and caught his little baby bass. So we know they're in there. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Cut. All right, guys, so we kind of been out here for like, I don't know, 3 hours, let's say, and I have just a lot of fishtails, but Joe caught 2 small bass, and he's tried numerous of different setups for trout, for bass and all that, and it hasn't been biting since. But today was a late start because I was editing yesterday's video till like 3 in the morning, so I didn't wake up. But Joe is going fishing tonight with his other buddies for some leopards and stingrays. So, well, not stingrays, but for rays. But we're gonna wrap it up in just a minute here. Joe's putting on a different worm for me to see if he can catch some before we leave. But another reason why I'm gonna end today as well is, I'll show you guys in a second here when I cast this out. I was at the tip watching. So I kind of walked like half the lake earlier, and I snagged up and backlashed my reel, and then I snapped my line on top of that. So I can't cast really far because I'm missing a ton of line, but we're gonna fish here for like another 10 or so, and then we're gonna get on out of here, and we'll see you guys at home. Your face is ugly, B. Just had a nice fat ass meal, right, Memo? Oh, I'm about to be 8 years old, boy. All right, guys. So, this car is almost ready to rock and roll. I didn't buy a relay because I just got home with Joe, and I'll do that definitely in this video. But right now what I got to do is I got a lot of small things I got to take care of before this car is ready to go to the track. Now I apply some really good adhesive on here, and after this car sitting in the sun for like over a month, and right here in this spot, the Lexan started to come back off right here. So what I'm going to do on both sides, this one has been reapplied. This one has been the same adhesive since the first day I installed these Lexans a couple months ago, and this one started coming off too. So what I got to do as of right now is I'm going to fully pull all of this out, cut all of the old glue off, clean the crap out of it, and then I'm going to reapply another bead of glue, and then I'm going to be drilling all 3 corners, putting a long nice rivet size screw in there, and then I'm going to use wing nuts on the back side to tighten it down so these corners don't come bowing out like this if it ever was to do it again, which I am sure it will. But with the screw and wing nut, it'll keep it from doing that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick. And sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. Your camouflage with the dirt, damn it. Chill out. So I'm gonna put you guys on the laps, and I'm gonna try to knock this out real quick before the sun goes down, and hopefully we can find a relay or buy a relay so we can get the fuel pump and everything turning on. And then, oh, one more thing I got to do, possibly tonight as well, maybe. I have a Moroso kill switch that I'm probably going to have to, I don't know, I might try to make a plate or something that goes here, and then put a kill switch right there, and then power that to the battery, so that way, one less thing to get kicked off the track for. So, let's do it. God damn, the night fell so quickly, but I did get both Lexan reinstalled. Third time is a charm. So here's the screw that I screwed on each corner, and then I painted it black as well, so you can't really like see the screws on the window from afar, and the wing nuts right there. I did it on both sides. They are taped down. Hopefully they'll dry nice tomorrow, and the screws will help it you know, keep the corners from flopping up if the adhesive fail again. So what I'm going to do right now is I found this relay with a plug on it from one of my box. For the Walbro 450, I believe you need to use 10 gauge for the power, 10 gauge to the pump, and then, you know, your typical 16 gauge for signal and whatever size ground you want to run on it. So right now I don't have any 10 gauge. I'm sure I do in my box, but I just got to dig for it. If I have it, we'll do this. If I don't, then either I run to the store or find something else to do. Alright guys, so earlier I found a relay for the Walbro, and I believe it was the wrong one, but I had another one right here, and this one has the 86, 30, 87, and 85. It's the 30 amp 4-prong relay. You can also get it in 5, but you're not going to need the one in the middle. And I had pre-wired everything, so that way I'm not doing the runaround when I'm recording this. But the Walbro 450, if you wanted to run its full potential, you have to run a relay, and then the power wire can be between a 10 to a 12 gauge wire. So my power wire, which I'm going to be feeding off the starter right here, is a, I believe, a 12 gauge, and then to the fuel pump is going to be a 10 gauge. And these are all soldered ends, so you know it's making connection. They're all shrink tubes, so there's not like, you know, any possibility that another wire can short into it or this short into the frame and fuck all kind of shit up. So the diagram they're going to put it right here shows the 4 wiring that you have to do as far as the relay goes, and the power for the relay is the number 30, and then the power that goes to the fuel pump is the 87, and then the ground is the I believe it's 85, and then the signal wire, which is the wire that's going to be coming from my switch panel to let the relay know to turn on to give power to the fuel pump. So the signal is going to be the 86. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount my relay right up in this corner right here where the headlight, signal, ground box used to sit at. So you can't see it because this is in the way. It's going to be mounted in the back, and then the ground is going to be mounted right next to it. I'm going to sand it down a little bit to get a full connection, and I'm going to route the power wire to come down this way back into the radius support, going straight to the starter, so that way it's not all, you know, crazy looking right here up in this corner. And then this guy obviously goes to the connection on the hanger. And when I did the wire tuck a couple months ago, I added extra wires into the harness for whatever reason, if I needed it. And instead of running a wire for the signal on the relay, this guy right here through the engine bay. This wire, I pulled it out of this loom right here, and I re-loomed this, pulled this wire out. This goes into the dashboard area where it's just a loose wire hanging up in the corner where I can just connect from the switch panel to the side, which then goes through the frame rail and then comes up to right here to trigger my relay. So I did that because I knew I was going to need it for some reason. Like this guy right here is an external wire from the switch panel to the fan, and I'm not using the original fan plug. So I added two, one black, one red, to distinguish the two, and now I'm going to make this useful by putting this to signal. So I'm going to wire everything up right here, and I'm going to quickly hit the switch panel with the battery on to hear the pump come on. And I know it's dry in here right now, there's no fuel, but I want to at least hear it to know it's working, and then tomorrow we'll add fuel into it and then try to fire the car using this fuel setup. So let's install this. Alright guys, so I'm just about ready to close up. I've already cleaned all of my tools, and here is my ground setup. So we have off the hat going to the bolt, and then from the bolt to the bracket, and then another terminal to the 12 mil for the bumper bracket. And this is pretty much my relay setup. Now this could have been done a lot quicker, but I wanted to make sure that I try to do it as neat as possible so I can avoid like any positive negative shortages where it can cause a fire or a spark or something in that nature. So I think I'm good with how I did it right there. Everything has been shrink tubed and you know, loomed and everything, so there's not like an exposed metal terminal. So inside the car here, I don't know if you can see it, there is a red wire right there, which then goes to the switch, which is the blue wire, and it is switch number 3. So I got the battery hooked up. Please forgive me for trying to turn this on with no fuel. I did kick it on earlier to ensure, but I'm gonna do it quickly for you guys right now. Oh yeah, it works and it's loud. So that just about wraps it up for this video, guys. My fuel cell is done. I'm gonna try to talk to my tuner tomorrow and see if I can just kick E85 into it right now, just to you know, turn the car over and get it ready for the dyno. I don't want to pump 91 in there and then have to you know, try to drain every bit of it out before going E85. And I feel accomplished. I can't wait to get this car back on the ground. I hope you guys are excited as well. We are 2 days away from getting this car dynoed. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's progress, hit that like button. And if you guys want to see some flames, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification bell. I do upload Monday to Friday to the best of my abilities. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.